I'm John Mercure. Welcome to Focus on the Falls. A couple big topics today. We're getting ready to get back to school. There's exciting stuff there regarding registration and what you need to know, and also an opportunity for you to make a difference for our school district. It's a sponsorship program that we're laying out here. David Munoz, the superintendent, is here with us, and so is Caitlin Windler, the director of finance and operations. Thank you so much. Good to see you guys.
It's great seeing you.
David, how's the summer going?
It's going great. It's a lot of fun.
I love your energy. You're ready to get back, though. I can tell as soon as I walk in the door.
Yeah, we're ready to go. So we're ready for the start of school.
More on that coming up in a second. Caitlin, I want to ask you about this because I know the community wants to be involved. The community's so proud of our school district. I guess first a broad question. When we talk about sponsorship opportunities in the community, businesses, individuals being involved, why is that important to the financial health of the district?
Absolutely. So our school board has been interested in creating a sponsorship program for our district to address updating and improving our auditorium and athletic facilities. So this sponsorship has been developed directly linked to our strategic plan in an effort to allow the community to help in those ways.
How important is it, David, that there be collaboration? I know the community likes to be involved and they adore the district and they understand the important work. How important is the collaboration part of all this?
Yeah, the collaboration is great, and it's already going on. So we're already receiving, outreach from organizations that are providing sponsorships. I think one of the great things that Caitlin did with her team here is develop an overarching program to get a handle on those things that we're already doing with our booster clubs and in some businesses, and also look to the future with how, on some of the smaller scale items, but also continue to work with our local businesses. We have such a strong business environment in Menominee Falls that to continue those sorts of partnerships. They're already happening.
Yeah.
Now it's just a matter of saying this is how everybody can get involved if they choose to.
Caitlin, let's dive into this a little bit. I know you spent a lot of time putting together this program. Let's talk about empowering the future. Let's talk about what you're laying out here and what people need to know. Where should we start?
So there are a couple different ways that an organization can sponsor the Falls. There are banner signage options, there's scoreboard signage options, and then we go up in price to turf stitching and field naming rights, or auditorium facility naming rights, or even the brand new community center gym naming rights.
Oh, that's a great point.
So we are very excited that there's an opportunity for an organization down from $1,000 as an annual cost all the way up to $250,000. So we're hoping that we can reach out and collaborate with the county market and local auto shops, all the way up to, maybe it's Milwaukee Tool that's sponsoring one of those naming rights, or anybody. We're welcome to, we're opening up to the community and the greater community at large. So looking forward to creating some of these sponsorships that can then move on. Those dollars will go directly back into auditorium and athletic facilities. Updating, we do know that turf fields, our fields right now are immaculate. They're amazing. Our facilities team does an outstanding job, but they don't last forever. So they've got somewhere between 5, 7, 8 years left of life in them, and then we have to drop $500,000 into a brand new turf field. So
that's a lot of money. You raise a really good point. So money that we can raise through sponsorship means that there's more core dollars that go back to the district for cap expenses, for
Absolutely.
other needs within the district. Can you talk about that a little bit? If we can raise
Yes.
money here, then our buckets for the district
Yes,
stay
absolutely.
fuller, right?
So we have a capital improvement plan. It's a 10-year plan. It's out on our website. There are a lot of capital needs on that plan. So the more dollars that we can raise that go directly from sponsorships to those auditorium and athletic facilities, the more we can focus on our classrooms and making sure that our roofs are updated as they need to be in our parking lots and things like that.
David, can you talk about the fun factor? And by that I mean, it's cool for a business in town, whether it's, I'll just throw out Whitlands, I hope you're listening, Whitlands, or somebody out there that can come forward with some money. They get signage. They get to be part of what we're doing here in the Falls that's visible for them.
Yeah, there's really a wonderful way, and like I said, we're very connected to our communities. We have some wonderful relationships. We've been working with some bank, one particular bank in town, and making sure, and other banks that we're interested in working with. But it is a way for those businesses who are connected. They're working with our families. They're working with our students. They're all connected to everything that we have going on. We're in a district where we have 6 buildings that are about 4 or 5 miles at most apart from each other. One right downtown, and several in close proximity to a lot of the action that goes on in Menominee Falls. I just think it's an exciting opportunity to stay connected to the district, but in a way that also enhances those businesses. And we're very open to that understanding, that they're sponsoring this as a way to make sure that their business is recognized. But that's just a reality in today's day and age. A lot of districts do this.
Yeah.
This isn't something that's just our idea. There's multiple districts in Waukesha County. I know that was part of Caitlin and her team's work, was looking at other sponsorship programs with other public school districts and making sure that we were pulling what was best for this district, in that light.
Caitlin, let's talk about that a little bit. Part of your job was to do homework, was
Yes.
to find best practices, was to look at what's happening in Waukesha County and beyond.
Yes.
What does this look like if a company says, I got $5,000 and I'd like our name to be out there and we would like to collaborate with the district? Is it literally signage on outfield fences at the baseball field? Is it, if it's a big enough dollar amount, the company name on the basketball court? What are some of the things that are possibilities?
Yeah, so first I'll say there's a beautiful website that we have. It's SDMF. If you just Google SDMF and sponsor, you'll get there. It's also an easy click on our page, sponsorship opportunities. And it breaks down by facility, all the different types of sponsorships. So there we'll have logo banner signage, 8x4 signs, so big signs out on the football field fencing and the soccer complex fencing. So an organization can purchase one of those and be a sponsor on our signage. And I will say, we have some that Appleton Ave right there, like there's some traffic that will see some of those signages. So there's the logo signage on those 8x4 banners. There's scoreboard signage. So when you're at a game, everybody's looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of eyes there. There's turf stitching. So that will be actually like your name in the turf. That's a high dollar item because
That's
that's
cool.
quite an investment. But like everybody's looking at the turf when they're looking at the soccer
That's
game
really
or the
cool.
football game. And then those naming rights are soccer complex, our brand new community center gym, and that North Middle School auditorium. So if anybody's interested on our website, there's a very simple form. Fill that out, and we're happy to reach out and start collaborating on what this could look like for an organization.
Has this made a real difference for other districts that have done it? Have they generated significant revenue?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, especially if you're getting some of those high dollar items. We're just excited to start the sponsorship program, working with the organizations that we already work with. Our youth apprenticeship program at the high school, those high school students are out in the community already. So we already have those partnerships. We're happy to put their name on a banner and put them out on our fences. So
This is so cool. So the best way to get more information is to go to the district website.
Website.
You hit it. Just Google SDMF sponsor. It's going to take you right there, or go to the beautiful district website. You can secure your spot. You can secure your partnership with the district. Caitlin Windler is the Director of Finance and Operations. This is such good stuff, Caitlin.
thank you.
This is really awesome. By the way, this is a beautiful little brochure. Everyone should have this up in their storefront. All right, hey David, I know you're very excited about the school year coming up, and it's back to school time. Returning student registration is getting ready to get going. Where are we with all that stuff?
Yep, you can see this all on our website. It's the head banner on the website right now. So there's 2 items that come up. So if you're a returning student, you just click on there and you can update all of your information. So that click is on the website. That opened up this week for returning student registration. But then our back to school fair, this is now our 3rd year doing it in this fashion. And we've taken feedback every year about how to make that a better experience. So instead of having students go to all the individual schools for their back to school, bring things in and take your pictures and do all that, we do it all at the Gray Gym at Menominee Falls High School. It's our 3rd year of doing this, and it's August 13th and August 14th. We've changed some times based on feedback, so it's over 2 days. August 13th, it's 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Kind of get that first, second shift locked in.
Yep.
But then on August 14th, it's 9 a.m. to noon.
Morning.
And then 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. to kind of capture both of those times. But you can register online. That link is online right next to the back to school information. So we're excited about that. So we're ready to go for the start of school. And we already have a great number of people signed up, because you can go in and sign up for different time slots, take pictures, and do all these sorts of
that's
things.
great.
So that's all in the links.
Do you need to register, or can you just show up?
Nope, you don't need to register, but it sometimes is helpful if you do.
Definitely, yeah.
So
Lock
to
it
help
in.
organize and families organize all those different things. But no, you don't need to register. You can just come right in and we'll take care of you.
And there's a resource fair, there's all sorts
Mm-hmm.
of information, right?
Yep, so we'll have any number, and we've actually filled the entire high school cafeteria with a number of different resources, like the public library will be there, our food service folks will be there, any number of different organizations,
Oh, that's cool.
parent-teacher organizations. You know, they can walk through, see everything. I know they'll have food there because they always have, and people are always excited about all that food too. So that's awesome. So that resource fair is in the cafeteria. That's part of it. After they get their pictures taken and they check in with their schools. So we're doing that. We've adjusted sometimes a little bit, but it's very similar to what occurred the last 2 years. This is now our third year of bringing all the district together at the high school. We've had good feedback about that. So if you have students in multiple schools, so if you have a student at the high school and the middle school,
yeah.
all of a sudden as parents, you're just coming to one
like that.
location. And the same thing if you have elementary students and then middle school students, you're coming to one location. So we've had
Easy.
a lot of positive feedback about that. So
Yeah.
we're continuing it. We're adjusting times based on when we know our big rushes were from our previous 2 years.
Caitlin, you're the finances of the district. You keep us on track. You keep the train running the way it's supposed to. With that said, how exciting is it for you when the kids come back?
It is the reason that we do what we do. So it's always fun to see kids in the building. It's honestly odd right now to take a walk through a building and it's pretty quiet in there. So the energy when families come back and kids come back is really awesome.
How energizing is it for you, David? This is kind of at the core of who you are, is hanging out with the kids.
Yeah, it's 27 years in public education for me, so it's a lot of years, and it's unique every year. It's wonderful every year. It's exciting every year because the students are excited, but the staff is excited too. The principals, the teachers, all of our staff, food service workers, educational assistants, everybody's excited with that energy of our youth.
I love it. So here's what you do. Interested in the sponsorship, or you know a company or business owner that is, go to the website fallsschools.org/sponsor, fallsschools.org. Registration stuff, it's that time of year. Make sure that your kids are ready, that everybody's all set. You can go to the district website there. You can register for the back to school fair, get everything all set up. We're going to be in the building soon. The teachers are prepping, the kids are finishing up their summers. It's going to be absolutely great. David, Caitlin, thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.